everyone. Welcome to Spanish 101, Week 7. Bienvenidos a Español 101, Semana 7. In this presentation, I'll talk about your weekly assignments and exam number 2 and the oral presentation that's coming up in about a week. I have included your weekly assignments here. It's the same information that you'll find in our course calendar. As you can see, there are two exams. There's only one exam. It's chapter 2 and 2 recording activities that you need to complete before Sunday. Before you open the exam number 2 on Enlinea, please take the time to read the instructions I have uploaded on Blackboard. As you can see on the screen, you may go to exams on Enlinea from your Blackboard account, click on it, and you need to click on Lección 2, and you'll see that there are two attachments uploaded here. The first one is the instructions, and then the second one is a repaso, a review of the exam number 2. So if I were you, I would use these two attachments very usefully, as they are good information for you to do well on the test. Once you are ready, you will have to access the exam, and if you took the exam number 1 successfully, then you have no problem because it's the exact same place where you access the exam. As a reminder, I'll explain it one more time here. You need to log in to Enlinea. You need to click on table of contents. Scroll down all the way to supplement. If you click on it, there will be 4 exams ready. You just need to click on exam number 2. Don't click on exam number 3 or 4 yet, as they are not due until 2 or 3 weeks. Just click on exam number 2. Before you take the exam by clicking start, take the time to read the instructions carefully. And as you can see, it's a time test. You have only 40 minutes, which is more than enough time for you to successfully complete the exam if you know the information. And it's saying that you cannot try again or keep working, as if you do, it'll count it as multiple attempts, and you don't get credit for the attempt that starts from number 2. So only the first attempt will get credit, and you'll get a grade based on the very first click that you do on Enlinea. Okay, next, oral presentation. You guys should be working on your oral presentations now. I have posted my comments on the discussion board. I gave you an approval, or maybe some of you had my comment that says you need to find the different topics to narrow, explain more, etc., etc. If you receive those comments, I have a little bit of reservation about the topic you chose, due to various reasons. So you have to either convince me that your topic is a really good one, or you need to take my suggestion by looking for another topic that's more proper for our purpose. Please take the time to read the guideline. This is pretty specific guideline as to how you should prepare for this presentation, and I also have uploaded a sample PowerPoint for your information. So please take the time to read through these 3 attachments to be informed of what we expect the students to do in this assignment or presentation. Next. Okay, so since it's very important that you guys do well on the presentation, I would like to take the time to actually go over the guidelines. Okay, your presentation must last 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so a minimum of 5, and you can go a little more than that, but it shouldn't be any longer than 10. Okay, so it's 5 to 10 minute presentation about the Hispanic culture. And then the purpose of this project is to broaden our knowledge of the culture and to appreciate its richness. So many of you chose a person. It can also be a celebration or tradition. You can also talk about the geography, nature, flora, and fauna of the Hispanic world. Or if you're into art, you can talk about their music, paintings, or literature. You don't have to talk about everything here. You just need to pick one. Okay. If you read off your paper or the PowerPoint slides, you can lose up to 40 points, which means if it's graded out of 100, the highest you can get is a 60, which is a D. That's how serious I am about this. You need to memorize the information by heart, and instead of reading, you should explain to us your information. And for those of you who don't show up to present, unfortunately I cannot grant a second chance, as it's the only meeting that we have for the presentations. So please mark your calendars, make sure to show up. If you lose your spot on the day of the presentation, then that's it. Okay, I have also included some useful tips as you prepare your PowerPoint slides. Please use the bullet points on the PowerPoint. Don't copy someone else's paragraph and just paste it on the PowerPoint. I will be able to tell after maybe a paragraph that you are not the author of the paragraph, and that is plagiarizing, right? That's a plagiarism. You are using someone else's work as if it's your own. You're stealing someone else's work. So there is a huge negative consequence that you might face. Don't steal someone else's work. Okay, it's okay to refer to someone else's work, but you need to paraphrase it. Okay, you have to change it using your own words. Okay, the size of the font must be 18 or larger, so that the students who are sitting in the back, far back, can also see what's written on your PowerPoint without any problem. And please use the fonts that are easy to read. I don't appreciate the cursive. I don't appreciate those fancy fonts that look pretty, but they are not helpful when it comes to understanding what it says on the screen. So please use the fonts that are easy to read. Okay, if you're using PowerPoint to show the pictures, that's the great idea. You can just go online, find the picture that you like, copy and paste. Please use only one picture per slide instead of making a collage of pictures. Just one picture per slide, and explain what each picture is showing. Why is it important that you show us that picture? Have a backup plan in case your USB doesn't work. You'll have to save your PowerPoint on a USB because you never know what can happen to our computers. I always recommend the students have a backup plan. So you may send it to me. Actually, you have to send your PowerPoint presentation the night before to my email. That way I will have a backup for everybody in class. So don't forget to send a backup PowerPoint, okay, to me. In case your USB doesn't work, we'll use that one. The computer in the classroom has only the basic software installed, so check ahead of time to see if the program used in your PowerPoint is compatible with what we have on campus. Keep in mind that Mac is not compatible. Okay, the Mac is not compatible with our computers, so you will have to go through a conversion process, which I'm not familiar with. So I strongly recommend that the students use a PC, or if you are knowledgeable on the computers, then make sure to convert it before you come to class to present your PowerPoints. Okay, so the Mac without a conversion will not work on our computers. If you're using videos, it must be no more than 15 seconds, okay, unless there's a good reason to go longer. You found a great video and it's 45 seconds long, that's fine with me, as long as you understand our rule that says the first 15 seconds of the video is part of your presentation. The rest, 30 seconds, will not count towards the time requirement. Alright, so it's okay for you to show the entire video that's 45 seconds long, but that video presentation cannot take place of your presentation. Okay, and lastly, if you are writing if you think that it's cool to have a background image on your PowerPoint, I will have to say that no, at least for our class. Please don't use a background image PowerPoint. Let me say this again. Don't write words on a PowerPoint that has a background image on it, as it is confusing and not clear as to what you're trying to show us through that slide. Okay, we can't understand what it says. We can't see well what the picture is showing.